So earlier this morning I had dropped it, hence the split in it, which might work in my favor because yep, there we go. Smells really good. So I have here a knife sharpener. That's what I'm using to smack it with. So I have here a reusable baking sheet. Put that on there. And I have here some grapeseed oil, and I do not have this down to a science, but I'm just drizzling some oil that I will rub in. Just a cap of this. That is a little bit more than a sprinkle than I would have wanted to, but it's whatever. Flip it over, and I'm gonna bake this whole setup for 20 to 30 minutes. And I have the oven set to 400 Fahrenheit. If you do not have an oven, simply cut up the squash, peel it, and boil it until it is tender. 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and I do love cumin, so I'm going to put a little bit more, just a little bit like that. And as you can see, the 1/4 teaspoon measurement is half of it, so that's about like 1/8, I would say, of paprika that you should add. And this is under half a teaspoon of salt. With salt, I always like to start less and then add it gradually as the recipe calls for it. Yeah, so I'm just going to let it to cool down, maybe longer than 20 minutes. I need it to be cooled down before I can even touch this. About 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. I have the heat on medium. The onion looks like they're all good to go. I'm going to turn off the heat because I just now flipped over the squash, and that's what it's looking like. As you can see, there is still some heat coming from that thing, and it's been 18 minutes plus now, and it doesn't seem to have cooled yet, so I'm going to give it another 20 minutes. Scoop it all out until it looks like this. The heat is on low. All the spices that was measured previously, I'm gonna go ahead and apply all of that. I'm putting half a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to put a little bit more of cumin. I have here 1 cup of oat milk. I love the essence of rosemary, so I'm just putting, this is less than a pinch. I'm just putting that in there. And 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. I love cumin, so I cannot resist this. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy, and this is the recipe.